Hello, once again, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. I'm your host, Darth Tuba. Welcome to Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. And today I'm going to talk about my Disney haul. That's right, I was just in the parks in Florida this past week, and I was able to pick up two items. Nothing revolutionary and life-changing, but two items nonetheless that I was excited to get. Now, I do want to point out that this trip was not a pleasure trip. This was a, I guess, business trip, sort of, so to speak. I am a high school band and orchestra director by profession, and therefore I was on a band trip. And we had our 110 band and orchestra students on this trip with us, many of whom watch this channel. So I wanted to say to those who do watch, guys, thank you so much for being so awesome while on the trip. It was fantastic, and really, you did a great job all the way around. So I just thought I would share that out there. But we're here to talk about the Star Wars unboxing. I was only in Galaxy's Edge one day, and I was able to walk around and check a few things out. Over the course of this episode, I might insert a little bit of some stuff going through Galaxy's Edge, going through the Rise of the Resistance. We actually just waited online for it. It was about they said it was like a 75-minute wait, but it ended up being less than that. It was about maybe under an hour, maybe like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, which is really like a lot of fun going through Rise of Resistance queue during that time. But the attraction ran. It was great. There was a couple of things in B mode, but actually I like B mode on Rise of Resistance. There's some fun. Things are fun, a little different. And it was working well, so we're happy for that. It was very crowded there, but that was the only day we were in Hollywood Studios. The rest of the week we had performance responsibilities or workshops, or we were just in other parks. But I did manage to find something coming out of the Emporium. I didn't pick up anything from Galaxy's Edge itself this trip. We were in Disney Springs, but only to perform, so I didn't get to the Galactic Outpost. But I did manage to get two items from the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. First item being, while not Star Wars related, but sort of Star Wars adjacent, and that is this. This is the Willow action figure by Reaction, which was obviously this is a company that has been, I'm sure you've seen if you've been in any toy store or comic book store or whatnot. This is a company that makes action figures for IPs that we never got action figures for back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. So a lot of horror movies, Die Hard, movies that people just didn't think they would want to have figures. Now, why anybody would think Willow would not be good to have an action figure with, I do not know, because I thought this was fantastic. It comes with Elora Danan. I'm sure it came out this year due to the popularity of the Willow TV series that came out on Disney Plus. Now, I don't collect a lot of things outside of Star Wars. I have a few individual items that I do, but I feel like I wanted to have a Warwick Davis action figure without him in a costume and without him wearing a mask. And I figured this is the closest thing I'm going to get to it, unless they decide to make a Wald, or is it Wald, or the Greedo's cousin and Wald figures. There was somebody who's been talking about making that a 2-pack or something. I don't know. Weasel and Wald. I don't know. He played one character in Phantom Menace that didn't have a face, and then the one character from Solo, which apparently was supposed to be the same character. So maybe they'll make that into a figure. I don't know. But until then, we got Willow, and we got Elora Danan. I will keep this in the package. Sadly, the only thing I don't like about Reactions, they don't put that little lip here, so when you try to put it, it won't stand on its own, so sadly. But that's okay. I'll just put it up. I do have I think the only other figure I have like this that's not Star Wars, I have the Rocketeer. No relation to Star Wars whatsoever, with the exception of the fact that I think the director, Joe Johnston, worked on the films. But now we go on to the other bigger item, which is this. This is a Obi-Wan Kenobi Deluxe figurine set. And I absolutely love this setup. Now, while most figures that you see here have been released either in Black Series or in 3 3/4 inch mode. If you look closely, you will see that there are actually one, maybe two, that have not been. Well, the Purge Trooper, I do believe, has been released in one capacity or another. Maybe not directly through Obi Wan, maybe through one of the video games. But I want to talk about Haja Estree, right there. I don't know if we're going to get a Haja figure. I would love to get a Haja Estree figure. I love the character. I love the way he was portrayed, and he kind of had a bit of an arc in the show as well. And I think it's really important for Lucasfilm and Disney. You can't keep, I loved the Obi-Wan story. I love this, but you can't keep telling Obi-Wan stories. I mean, eventually you're going to get through Obi-Wan's entire life, beginning, middle to end. So there's not much more you can add to his story. And I say that, but perhaps they can come up with more adventures, and I'd be great. I'd be here for it. I would be there. Give me more adventures. It's okay. But I really feel like, characters like Haja. Characters like Haja need to be explored, and maybe we can see those kind of characters, carry over and have adventures with other crossover characters from other TV series. If they're likable and they have great arcs, you can do all sorts of things. So let's get this baby open. Because, yes, I am opening up this thing for one figure. The rest of the figures are nice. I'm excited for them. But it's really just this one figure that I'm really, really looking forward to. I've gotten 2 other sets of these kind of things in the past. And they are... I'm just going to work them out now. They are, what did I do? Let's see. I got a Frozen set. Yes, a Frozen set. Why? Because I really love Sven. Sven the reindeer. I think I'm going to use this to kind of cut some of this up. Yeah, they have these, I don't want to do this too harshly because there's a... I'm going to cut all the... I like that, I got this, I got that, and then The Force Awakens. They come out with them for every movie. Come on, buddy. But I got everyone out but Raja. Not Raja. Haja. I keep messing up the name. Sorry. Sorry for the noise, too. Okay, there we go. Oh, Disney and your unboxings, challenges. So, of course, we got our Vader, and the main difference between Vader in this versus Vader in like A New Hope is of course, the red eyes, if you can see there. Which I like. I like that they did that. That was kind of, and that's how he was set up in Rogue One as well. Of course, there are scenes with Obi-Wan where he loses half his helmet. Spoiler alert. And that's not this one, and of course you've got Obi-Wan in his mostly kind of like more drab Jedi outfit versus Vader. That's cool. You also have the droid. I'm trying to think of it. Oh yeah, Ned B. Okay, kind of cool. Nice little setup here. There again, the Purge Trooper, a regular Stormtrooper. Okay, they come with nice little hexagonal bases. You've got Reva, a third sister, whose lightsaber is a little bit wonky, but there you go. Good likeness, right? You got the fifth brother, I believe, yes, who kind of talks like this the whole time. But I like the translation from animation to this. I think it was this character appeared in Rebels. Of course, you have the Inquisitor. A lot of people complained about this Inquisitor because it didn't look like the cartoon, But I kind of liked it. I thought I liked the way he was kind of presenting himself. So it was good. And lastly, oh yeah, I'm all excited. I love how, now, this is interesting. It's Haja, but they give him a lightsaber. Is that not a lightsaber? Looks like a lightsaber to me. So that's a little bit deceptive because I don't believe he ever had a lightsaber. I think maybe he had one on his belt that I didn't see. But I have to look again. But I love it. They almost got the little eyebrow thing going. I can't do the one eyebrow, but they got the one eyebrow thing going where he's like, using the Force with his magnets. Great character. Watch the show. He's not in every scene. I think he's like in 2 or 3 episodes, but he does not die. So, let's see. Is he a Jedi? Is he not a Jedi? Is he a fake Jedi? We'll have to wait and see. So, those are my 2 happiest requests. I mean, I like all of these other ones, but these are the 2 that I really like. Okay, we got Haja Estree, and Willow. Maybe we can put these 2 together and have a buddy, some type of a buddy movie. Maybe not Willow, but one of the other face characters. The face character, I can't think of it. It's Weasel, I think, that Warwick Davis played. And we can put these together. So that'll do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification. Do all that other stuff. Check out all my other videos on YouTube. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you. Oh, and support all the other content on the Red 5 Network.